Russ Bedner, owner-operator of Bedners Farm and Greenhouse here in Cecil. I'm here today with Nicole, our retail manager, and we're here to talk about container edibles.
Most families and first-time gardeners have an interest in growing edibles but don't have the time and space to do so. Container edibles make it a fun and easy way to grow your own food.
One of the first things to consider when you're growing edibles in a container is sunlight. Any type of edible is going to require at least 6 hours of afternoon sun.
The second thing to consider is your container choice. You want to choose a container that isn't too large or too small for the plant you decide to grow. Herbs, for instance, would like a smaller container, such as this, so that they have enough space to get larger, but also will not hold a ton of water and die from either root rot or some other fungal pathogen. Tomatoes need a lot of space, so a large container is best for growing a tomato. 1 to 2 tomatoes could be grown in here, but keep in mind tomatoes need a lot of good air circulation and room to fully mature and fruit. Don't be afraid to use some nice decorative pottery to grow your edibles in. As long as it has a hole for drainage, the plants will grow up happy and healthy. When planting in containers though, you must use a light soil such as ProMix Veggie and Herb. It's great for growing edibles in containers. That way you have the proper drainage and nutrients available for the plants.
An important part of growing container edibles is fertilization. So you can use an organic mix that you can mix in with the soil, or a synthetic which you can dissolve into water, into a watering can, and water it in with. The reason for this is the nitrogen in the fertilizer will produce more foliage rather than the fruit.
One thing I like to do with my container edibles is add in some flowering plants. You can add in flowering herbs or edibles like nasturtium or violas or calendula. They also attract pollinators to your container edibles.
Container edibles will require water at least once a day, preferably in the morning. As the summer progresses, they may require at least twice a day, and once the plant actually starts to produce more fruit, keep an eye on it because you may need to water more.
Pest and disease problems can arise with container edibles, so be aware. Make sure you scout your plants daily for any aphids or caterpillars or any fungal pathogens such as powdery mildew, black spot, or blight. These symptoms can be treated early on. If you come in, we can suggest something organic or something a little more potent, such as copper fungicide, neem oil, or rot stop.
Don't forget with the plants that get a little taller, such as tomatoes, to stake them or put trellises in. This will help the plant stay upright. That's all we have today for our container edible video. I want to thank Nicole for coming out and helping. Don't forget to stop out and visit us here at Bedners Farm and Greenhouse.